Hey everybody, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing just great. So here we have another unboxing, and there's a little bit of history behind of what's in this box. So let's get into that first before I open this thing up. The MM Metallica Flying V guitar. Originally made by Highline Guitars. You could find him on YouTube. And this guitar was made to raise money for a good cause. So if you want to watch the process of this guitar being built, you can go to Highline Guitars on YouTube and watch basically from start to finish. So this guitar was signed by each member of the band and then raffled off. Drawing date was March 17th of 2023. Now, this guitar was never used on stage, so it doesn't have like a background like most guitars from an artist would have if it was used on stage, but it's still a very nice guitar and worth having. And here is the lucky winner of that guitar. So another person who came up with an idea as well is Kevin Morgan Designs, and he came up with something similar to what Highline Guitars has. Now, I don't know which came first, but there is quite a bit of a similarity here as far as guitars go. I'm not trying to start anything or say anything bad about either builder. It's just I don't know which one came first, and I don't know what happened to Kevin Morgan's design as far as the guitar, if it actually came into play or if it is actually well, here's a photo of it being on stage, but it kind of looks like it's been photoshopped in. Alright, so that's enough history for today. Let's get to the unboxing. So the box is very, very large, number one. I mean really large. And very light. So it almost feels like that there's really nothing in here. Alright, last seam. Make sure all the corners are unlocked. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's take the cover off. And again with the crappy patch cord. This has got your whammy bar in it. It's got some tools for the Floyd Rose, locking nut, and your truss rod. So let's get the guitar out. Like I said, this guitar is very light. Doesn't feel like there's much weight to it. And let's see here, make sure the corners don't look too bad. No damage. Alright, so let's see what China did to Highline Guitars' version of this very same guitar. Well, one thing that I noticed off the bat, they didn't put a truss rod cover on it. So that's kind of a change. Alright, so there's no damage on the corners over here. But right here, just noticed it, this is not aluminum. This is plastic with a coating on it. Looks like they tightened the screw up a little bit too tight. I'm going to have to fix that. So this is not aluminum, this is plastic. And it kind of went on top of the switch over here. These are not EMGs, a licensed Floyd Rose. This is not an actual Floyd Rose. Okay, this corner looks good. They forgot to put a screw in over here. It's missing a screw. I'll show you that right there. There's a screw missing out of that hole. Here is the headstock. Again, there is no truss rod cover, and it looks like that this plastic fake aluminum plate is kind of touching the strings over here, and it's not set in. I can see daylight between here, so it's not set properly. This is what, a little bit of a chip over here. Well, not really a chip, it was basically some fuzz on there. Here's the back of the guitar. Neck joint looks alright, it doesn't look very bad at all. And here you have your back plate. Screw is not put in all the way. So yeah, this is the Metallica Chinese version. I could tell that the nut is pretty cheap. And here's the output jack, volume, tone, three-way switch, fake EMG pickups, which I'll get into more of that later on, because I am going to take these strings off of here. The Metallica square emblem doesn't look bad at all, and doesn't look like there's a lot of filler in it. It actually looks pretty nice. Fretboard's a little on the dry side, that's for sure. But yeah, it is a playable guitar if set up properly and everything else. And if you don't mind maybe getting snagged on these corners over here. But again, this is not aluminum. This is a plastic with a aluminum coating on it that makes it look like it's a brushed aluminum. This is not aluminum. All in all, it is a nice guitar. It doesn't look bad, other than this little spot over here that I'm going to have to fix, which is not that big of a deal. A little bit of CA glue in that area and back that screw off a little bit, and I can get this nice and tight in this corner and get that piece back into place. But I don't know. Yeah, you can tell this one here is not screwed down as much. I'll have to get a screw to put over here. Did they put all the screws in? Yep, they got all the screws in around the pickups. Again, they're fake EMGs. They are not real. And one of the things that I'm going to do right now is to pop open this back cover and get my screwdriver. I can guarantee you there is no battery inside of here. I also want to see what the look. This screwdriver is too big. I also want to see what it looks like inside of here, because I got these screws in all goofy. See how much they cut. Yeah. Yep, no battery. And they put some shims and some wood shims inside of here to make the back plate sit up higher and not be falling all over the place. Yeah, these are not EMGs. EMGs do not have colored wires like this. They're not yellow and red. They're just basically black. So I'm going to put this little piece of wood back in there. Put this cover back on top. They had enough room in here to put the screws in straight. I don't know why they didn't do that. They put them in all cockeyed and crooked. And like I said, this guitar is very light. There is really no weight to it. Really no weight to it. Let's see what's inside door number 2. Let's see. I'd rather use my gun for this. Alright, where is my... I've been doing so much guitar work here. I have tools scattered all over the place. Well, it looks like I'll be doing it by hand. So I can't find my chuck that goes in there. So for Highline Guitars, you have nothing to worry about as far as this flying V goes that you designed, because the Chinese really didn't do a very good job at copying you. They didn't use the same materials. They didn't use the same anything as far as this build goes. Yep, it's a basic, cheap Floyd Rose. No big deal. And over here, a lot of rubbing compound, a lot of sawdust. So this looks to me like, and they also screwed up here where it looks like they were going to drill for something else. Let's see here. Put this back on. So this is kind of showing me the way that they put this back plate on, that they drilled the hole with the plate and then put the screws in right after drilling with the plate still in place. That's why there's sawdust and crap, and these holes don't look very nice and clean. At least the screws aren't stripping and they get snug. You don't over tighten them, but you just snug them down. Now if I really wanted to, I have the parts. I have an actual Floyd Rose I could put on here. It may fit, may not fit, I don't know. Looks like they tried to intonate it, so who knows about that. Other than this corner, like I said, it's a copy, it's a fake, it's a fraud. And it's a shame also that they copied somebody, somebody who is a guitar builder, but not like famous guitar builder, you know what I mean? They're not somebody who like Gibson or shit like that. The fretwork on here is what you would usually find with a Chinese guitar. This fretwork is not very good at all. Let's see how the straightness of the neck is. The neck is not twisted or anything, but yeah, this is not you know, it's not $10,000 guitar, that's for sure. And I'll be taking this thing apart and probably doing a little bit of a test on it after I go and fix some of these little spots and put a screw here, fix that corner there. So yeah, it's nice, but it's not something that is like the original or even close to it. All right, you guys take it easy. Have a good one. I will catch up with you all later. Have a good week.